Michael, listen, I want to ask you about a breaking news story here. I noticed that you thought Tesla might be an exciting stock to get investors kind of more excited in the market. It actually rose after its IPO. And today we have a story that, long-awaited story, that Apple is going to let Verizon sell its iPhone. That was enough to help Verizon erase losses and actually turn into gains in one of the really the ugliest market days we've seen in a long time. What do you think about this story, and is this the kind of thing we need to see more of to get people more excited about stocks?
Well, my comments with respect to Tesla were more of a general excitement in the market to drum up interest in the overall market because of the hype and buzz surrounding that company. It's still a long way from profitability and major questions around its business model and ultimate success. But in terms of the buzz around the IPO, it surely would hope anyway to create some interest in the market. It did for that stock, but not the overall market. With respect to Apple and Verizon, I mean, certainly we don't own either name, but it's a good thing for Verizon in a sense that it allows them to expand their business in a rapidly growing device situation. And for Apple, it broadens out the provider of services for the iPhone in case anything goes wrong with either one of the current providers, AT&T or Verizon. So probably a win-win for both companies today.
I just want to point out, if you take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, Verizon currently the only gainer there. It was down about 2%, now up 1.5% after this story. Of course, it's not a good story, Michael, for AT&T, is it?
Well, I think that remains to be seen going forward. I mean, you know, the better competitor theoretically will win in terms of being the better service provider, better network, better reception, et cetera. So, you know, I think that remains to be played out. I think if you're an Apple shareholder, it broadens out your service provider base, and that's a good thing. If you're a Verizon shareholder, certainly it's a market you want to get entry into, so it's a win there. For AT&T, you know, they don't have that monopoly anymore on the service, so potentially a negative, but they could turn it into a positive by providing better service than Verizon.